Yeah, sorry about that. The few times I apologized was because I realized I was going by my memory and I'm just not really that big a fan of that tune. So I wasn't willing to listen to it over and over again. For Wasted on the Way by Crosby, Stills, Nash, maybe Young, I know there's different variations of that group. I felt that they were too subtle for Wasted on the Way. They would change the melody. So I liked it with a certain note when it was sung a certain way. Wasted on the Way. Like I loved it. I love it when it's that. So much time wasted on the way. I like that part. But they seem gimmicky like an Elvis Costello. Elvis Costello had that punk progressive. And I think Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young were a deliberate, just an overrated. I think they're completely overrated. So let's go to a tune that I'll probably enjoy. One by Three Dog Night. I think I'll enjoy that one. If I enjoy it, it'll probably sound better. I hope so anyway. Okay, I'm listening a little bit to this one by Three Dog Night. Ties in with what Krishnamurti said. To be human is to be lonely. And it transcends when we're around people. It transcends when we're alone. It's like we're all doing this slow goodbye, this slow death called life expectancy. So what we're doing is we latch on to the memories. We're saying goodbye to the memories. We're conditioned to cling to memory. We're conditioned to give memory too much power, too much importance. That's why we're so lonely. We're trapped in the past. We're conditioned, for lack of a better word. Well, some of us were conditioned and no longer conditioned. I'll just pound out this tune. Apologies in advance for every mistake. I'm not making any money. I'm not trying to prove anything. I think I already proved I can sing. I'm not going to go nuts and memorize every note and get it perfect. Life's not about being perfect. Life's not about becoming. Life is about being. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can't be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. Oh. Sorry, I'm a little behind. No is the saddest experience you'll ever know. Yes, it's the saddest experience you'll ever know. 'Cause one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. One is the loneliest number, worse than two. It's just no good anymore since you went away. Now I spend my time just making rhymes of yesterday. One is the loneliest number. One is the loneliest number. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. One is the loneliest. One is the loneliest. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. It's just no good anymore since you went away. Number one is the loneliest. One is the loneliest. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Number one is the loneliest. One is is the loneliest? What is the loneliest number that you ever do? Number one. Yeah. What is the loneliest number that you ever do? What is the loneliest number that you ever do? Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, I mail them in at this point, or for today I've been mailing them in. Okay, for the last one I can't sing along with it, just wouldn't work. So I'm gonna do the Billie Holiday song about lynching called Strange Fruit, the famous one. It was her with a piano player. So I'll sing. I'll try to mimic Billie Holiday. If you hear any crackling, that's the heat. It sounds like wood fire when it crackles. So I'm going to try to impersonate, because I have the timbre. I have the Billie Holiday. It's like a soup kitchen for tone. I think I'm like a male version of Billie Holiday. So I can just hit the notes without even thinking about it. Like Chet Baker singing. He was never a singer, but he had perfect pitch. So he could sing. Singing is about perfect pitch. I'm not sure if Bieber has it. Maybe he does. I think I heard Bieber. He sounds like he might have some perfect pitch, but I'm not sure. And I don't really care about him. He's obviously a drug addict. He admitted to it. He looks pretty bad. He's like a little baby man. Very stupid. His girlfriend's very stupid. Most people are extremely stupid. Shocking but true. And especially the ones who are famous. They're thoughtless people. No depth. So anyway, Sinatra and Bieber are pretty much the same loser for singers. Sticking around with one octave. Not really working on being a singer, just mailing it in. While someone like myself who never sang before, I can now do 3 octaves fairly easily. I probably could do 5 octaves if I worked at it. But enough about me. I only sing and talk about having perfect pitch because it's called autism. I've stepped forward to let people know that there are millions undiagnosed. That there's a female version. There's a male version and a female that transcends biology. So you don't have to be a woman to have the female version. I have the female. That's why I can talk. That's why no one can F with me if I'm in that kind of mood. Only let people one can trust have access to our souls. That's what I think. I'm going public here, so it's access for everyone, but my love, the love I have to share with this universe, no, I don't. I have no love for most people, alas, unfortunately. I have no respect for anyone who didn't try, who isn't trying to be down to earth themselves and to try to understand everything. I just mean everything in personal identity, and then everything in regards to a little bit of history and philosophy. Otherwise, I got no respect, no love, not even pity. I don't really pity those who are conformists. It's like F them. They had every opportunity not be conformist. They decided to go the other path. So this is Strange Fruit, Billie Holiday. Get the lyrics on the screen. I know this song from before, and I just listened to it once. Get headphones on. I'm going to try to sound like her and in the correct pitch, the correct register. My friend calls it a register. Is that like the sheet music? So that's the register? I forget all that stuff. Now, what I would like to figure out is, was I born with perfect pitch, or did I learn perfect pitch? I'm not going to try to answer that. I'm just going to leave that open-ended. I do think it needs to be addressed, though. Is perfect pitch something someone is born with due to the wiring, so to speak? They talk about wiring. Okay, I'm going to try to mimic her. I have to do the countdown because I'm going to also try to do the piano. Maybe I won't do the piano. I'll see. I do feel that as soon as I'm done singing this, maybe I could talk a little bit more about perfect pitch. I'm not going to talk any more about consciousness. I've already pretty much explained my philosophy on that, taking from Krishnamurti, that we give too much power to the memories that is fiction. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, we went through events. But there's nothing that says we have to keep thinking about those events. How do you get past it? We can't save everyone, and we can't think for everyone. We do what we can. Hope that anyone who's a bit confused, that we help them. So that's what I'm trying to do. If there's anyone out there, and I'm like a lifelong teacher type. I was a student my whole life, and then tried to become a teacher. I was a teacher for a little bit.